Hi to all our family around the world globally. James here and Valerie from South Africa greet you all with the love of our God, our source, our prime creator, the monad. Well, we are super excited about our Kingdom series, and I trust you all enjoy it. You're welcome to share it, give your constructive comments. We embrace all the 5D awakened ones, and even those that in 3D consciousness. We embrace you and we woe you into the 5D reality, awakened sons of God, as more and more people around the globe are waking up to see that we have been lied to, indoctrinated in, pre-programmed, and it's all a illusion. So we are grateful every day, Valerie and myself, thank Source for all the energy, vibration, messages we receive within, and the wisdom, the knowledge and understanding to awaken ourselves as we step into this 5D New Earth reality. Well, family, we are now, can you believe it, at session 60. And here is our topic for today. Imagination is the engine of perception. And we thank our brother Keith from the United States, Keith Brown, in which we collaborate with, in partnership with, to share his heart and combine our heart experiential knowledge together in order to uplift, strengthen, exhort, and encourage our family around the globe. Mother Gaia, the earth, as some may call it. Well, imagination is the engine of perception, our topic. We were taught to distrust imagination, to treat it as fantasy, as something dangerous through religion, as something separate from God. But Scripture never teaches that imagination itself is evil. It teaches that imagination can be misaligned. Imagination is not the problem. Imagination is the engine. It is how perception forms. It is how meaning is shaped. It is how the heart sees. This is why two people can look at the same situation and walk away with two completely different understandings. The event is the same. The perception is not. Let me give you an example, family. When you see a bee flying suddenly in your room, and there are two people sitting, the one will react by saying, "Oh, no, I'm scared," trying to hide away from the bee stench, right? The other one will respond by saying, "Wow, I just see honey. I love honey." So that is a plain example of what I'm saying here. Our senses receive information, but interpretation happens within. Meaning is formed by the inner lens. That inner lens is imagination. This is exactly why Jesus did not focus on behavior first. He focused on perception. When Jesus healed the blind man and asked, "What do you see?" he was not asking about eyesight alone. He was asking how the man was perceiving. "I see people, but they look like trees walking." That wasn't failure. That was honesty. And Jesus touched him again. He didn't correct him with doctrine. He didn't shame him. He didn't tell him to stop imagining. Family, we find in 3D consciousness, people love to shame other people in the presence of other people. It's, to me personally, completely disgusting to have that immaturity, to belittle someone in the presence of a crowd or whatever. Well, we are growing, we are maturing. He refined his perception. Jesus. Seeing and imagination are not separate. You cannot see without forming an inner image. You cannot perceive without interpretation. This is also why Jesus said, clean the inside of the cup and the outside will be clean also. Can you see, or like we always say in 5D consciousness, it's always from the inside to the outside. He wasn't talking about moral polish, he was talking about vision. That was Jesus now. If the inner lens is distorted, no amount of external correction will bring clarity. That is why Jesus taught about the single eye. If your eye is single, your whole body will be full of light. A divided imagination produces divided seeing. A unified imagination produces clarity. Religion taught us to suppress imagination because unhealed imagination can distort reality. But Jesus did not come to shut it down, he came to heal it. That's why transformation is described as the renewing of the mind, not behavior management. I'm going to say that again. That's why transformation is described as the renewing of the mind, not behavior management. When imagination is aligned with spirit within, it does not deceive, it reveals. Imagination is not escapism, rapture. It is the engine that drives perception. And when perception is healed, vision becomes true. We're going to end this session with the Spirit's whisper. You, listening, were never meant to distrust the inner single eye. Let it be healed, not silenced. Clean the inside and the outside will follow. What you see within shapes what you see without. Clarity is revealed, not forced. Now I'm going to end with this, family. Remember, in 5D consciousness, it's always from the inside to the outside. That is the secret of life, but not a secret anymore because I'm sharing it. Valerie and myself, if we haven't learned in our years of spirituality and our journey to live from the inside to the outside, we would have never made it. We would have been most probably be dead by now. But to practice that from the inside to the outside, not the outside to the inside, then we must probably be dead. Right, and that is how we've got to look beneath the surface. Right? Learn, practice from the inside to the outside. You carry the kingdom within you. Remember that. Family, we greet you till our next session and we say, Shalom, Shalom, Namaste.